I like that introduction just because, like, I've been in Portland for about a year, and most people are really passive-aggressive about things, where, like, they invite me to shit and then they just kind of disappear. This guy I don't know is like, you know, I'm your best friend. So that's a good introduction. I like you. I haven't done this in like over a year because I have social anxiety, and so I just stopped. I don't want to be up here anymore. And so I just sit at home watching Netflix, and then I get that whole fear of like, you know, FOMO, like a fear of missing out. But you know what I'm not missing out on? 3 seasons of Border Patrol and like another 5 seasons of like To Catch a Predator and shit. Like, I'm not missing out on any of that. So I moved here from California a year ago. I know, I'm one of those people, I'm sorry. But I moved here, like, if I'm being honest, like, ex-girlfriend ruined me, and she was a coke addict. And so I started doing research, because I'm a skinny, tall dude with glasses, so when there's a problem, I'm like, nee, and I look shit up. And so, like, British scientists have done research on, like, you know, your brain reactions to cocaine, and it's like the same shit that happens when you're orgasming or like in love. And that's why I moved. It's like, fuck it. You know what? A bag of cocaine never gets too drunk to fuck. A bag of cocaine never like wants to play video games instead. I will never win against that bag of cocaine. So like, fuck it, I'm out of here. And like, also, but I don't like drugs. And I mean, like, you can do drugs. I wish I could do drugs. It just doesn't work for me. Like, smoking weed, I just get sleepy, paranoid, and horny, which is like going through puberty again at 38. That's fucking, I'm not doing that. And I'm not, like, I don't want a bag of that. I'm not gonna deal with any of that shit. So, hold on, I hate the comedian that has to look at his phone, but like I said, I have anxiety. Where are we going next? We're going to depression. Ha! So anyway, yeah, I'm depressed, and I have social anxiety, but that's what we're talking about now. I have depression, but I have like mild long-term depression, which, like, if you're manic depressive or like you get like schizohormonal, I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying, like, if you have like bad depression, it's basically like you're a guy missing an arm, and people like open doors and shit for you, and they're like, if you have mild long-term depression, you're missing like a pinky. Like, nobody gives a shit what's wrong with you. Basically, I'm hipster Eeyore. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to go to Coachella because I didn't get VIP tickets. I liked Elliott Smith before he died, which is not true because Elliott Smith didn't like himself before he died. And so, fuck, sorry. That was a bad joke from Portland, right? Poor. I lived in Silver Lake when that dude died. Anyway, so with depression, you know, like, I didn't accept depression for what it was for a while. Like, longest time I was like, depression's a first world problem. You know, people in Africa have problems like AIDS and lions. You know, that's shit to be depressed about. So then I started thinking, what if instead of like feed the kids infomercials, we did like give them medication? Like, what if you had an infomercial where they were like, you know, for $30 a month, cool. For $30 a month, you know, little Ubuntu can have some Ritalin and really focus on mining all that cobalt out of the mines for your iPhone and your flat screen. You know, or like, what if, you know, you gave somebody some Prozac so that the little girl wasn't really so upset when like Somali pirates were like, you know, pillaging their village. Like, those people have real problems. I think we should go that way. And I mean, I know, look, I'm kind of light-skinned, so you look at me like, that dude can't say anything about black folks, but I'm actually, like, I'm probably the only black guy you ever met who has to come out of the closet, because I'm half black. Like, my dad looks like Eddie Murphy, mom, the short, fat, white lady. And it's weird coming out of the closet, and I do, like, on dates and shit, I have to, like, eventually tell a girl, like, I'm black. Are you okay? You know, it's weird. But this is what I'm gonna leave you guys with, is with that, too, I realized, like, everybody out here, like, especially on dating profiles, you want the BBC, you know, where you want this, you want that. I'm not like a demographic, I'm like this weird. So what I'm saying is like, okay, when they say once you go black, you never go back, and that's a lot of commitment. But what I can offer to any of you ladies in here tonight is like, basically, like, you can try me out. And if you feel like you like black guys, you can keep going, you know? I'm like the gateway Negro. I'm like the weed of black men. Like, you can try this and look for something harder later. I need a drink. This was fun. Thanks, guys.
Ryan Russell, everybody, give it up!